And we are off to an exciting beginning, and looks like we have our Uncle Tex. The moon is crashing. Run, everybody, run! And Karen, what do you think what's going to happen here? Do you think they're going to get a bomb, or we're going to have to see them come back to escape?
Good question. I hoped they will get one, because going back to the Zuras are always annoying. I just had it in my last race. And there's the bomb.
Oh, so it looks like Karkat doesn't have to go back, and BadmoonZ doesn't have to go back, so they lucked out. Like both runners are making their way into Hyrule Castle here. Nice diagonal split into the castle here, instead of going straight up and horizontal.
Yes, this is always good if you don't have to come back.
And looks like they're going to take out this blue guard here. Oh, double key. Now, let's see what strategies they're going to be using on that chain guard. What do you think, Ter? What do you think is going to happen here?
I think Karkat is going to 8 slashes him, and BadmoonZ is going to at least use one pot.
It's always nice to use a pot. It helps you reduce the amount of damage hits you require.
And the burrito of the escape.
Yes, we have our first burrito, everybody. Hope everyone's not too hungry.
To be honest, I'm getting hungry now because we are talking about food. Oh, Karkat is okay.
Looks like the pot strat here. Oh, just plus 5 arrows.
I know, DT, I know.
So, I'd like to ask chat, what do you think is going to be their first big progression item? Lots of interesting guesses here.
And some people are hoping for the Master Sword.
Oh yeah.
What's called? Pedestal.
And it looks like some people are saying net because Karkat shouldn't be doing Aghanim without the Swagnet strats.
If I have the net, I always use it against Aghanim 1 and 2.
Well, you heard it here, folks. If Terra gets the net, be expecting for some swag. And we're getting a bunch of pedestal hype here. Ooh, it's also good to get some money here because, yes, you do need those 100 rupees for the bottle vendor. Has been, I think, maybe 2 or so matches so far that Pedestal had an item that both players had to get.
Let's see what they get out of the sewer. Red Rupee, 10 arrow capacity upgrade, and a hot piece.
Ah, nothing but a little bit of love there, eh?
Hmm. But there's still the Sanctuary chest.
Now let's see what they also get from the tree tug pull, because normally that's where our runners would go. Ah.
Another Red Rupee. At least they will have now enough rupees to pay the bottle vendor.
Oh yes, that's always a good thing too. Getting enough rupees for bottle vendor in the beginning.
Ooh, now I didn't pay attention. I think Hera was the pendant.
Smart move to do, to take a look at what you have to do. And woo! Lovely. Early bombs is always a good sign.
Yes.
Oh my goodness! We may have a required acronym.
But we have 2 crystals in the light world, so the chance that Maya is not required is pretty good.
And we're gonna take a sneak peek at the mushroom run. Oh, just bombs.
A full heart container. And what is this place called?
Thieves' Hideout.
Thieves Hideout. Good.
And we're off to Kakariko.
Let's see what they find in Blind's house.
Alright, that's a very smart move. Blow up that place first, push some blocks.
Ooh.
Just some hearts so far.
Bombs and hearts.
And arrows.
I think the owner of this house is in love with explosions.
And here we go.
Let's see if the well has something more of use.
Another heart. And another heart.
Another heart.
Well, at least they're getting plenty of love in this seed so far.
And
another heart.
And more bombs. And a bottle with a bee.
Well, at least the bottle gives you an option with Sick Boy now.
And another heart from the bottle vendor.
Okay, this seed is full of hearts today. Gotta make sure you send Karkat all your love and BadmoonZ as well.
Here, do you feel it? There's love in the air.
Love in the air indeed, Ter.
Only 20 rupees out of the chicken house. Let's see what they found in the bar.
Oh, another heart.
Another heart. The sick kid has
Oh
the
my
moon.
lord, our first real nice item of this entire seed.
To be honest, I was kinda hoping you would give them another heart.
Sick kid comes through with a mirror.
Let's see what the library has to offer. Ooh, the hookshot. They need to come back when they have the boots.
Now that's interesting. They need boots for flute, and they need boots for hookshot.
Another heart in the maze game.
And it looks like BadmoonZ wants that thing. Oh, never mind. He's like, I don't want this. I got enough love already. Looks like Karkat's heading towards the dam here.
At first it was seemed like he was going to skip it, but it seems he's decided against it and checking it now.
And having the mirror is really useful here. Oh! Wow. Well, you can only say it's like this, though. I can't believe it's not butter. And with that, you know they have access to Aghanim now.
Nobody is going to rescue the fish. Poor fishy.
Nope. Fish denied. Looks like both players are following its same route here, so that's why you're seeing it kind of very well synced. Ooh, red shield. 50 rupees. Another piece of heart. And
And more
bombs.
bombs. The seed is full of love and bombs.
Well, you gotta love bombs and hearts. It looks like a save and quit here. I wonder where Karkat's thinking of going. Maybe Eastern? Or Sahasrala's hut?
I'm wondering why he isn't checking the a hobo.
That's true. He could fake Flipper if he wanted to.
And I believe he is able to.
Oh yes, Karkat's definitely able to fake Flipper here. We're seeing some digression here now. Oh, just red boomerang.
I prefer the blue one.
And Karkat finds the other sword. We're not really sure which one is it so far, because butter is the best of them all.
And BadmoonZ is now heading to Aghanim. And it seems that Karkat is now opting to do the same.
With butter, Aghanim should be pretty nice, because usually people don't like it at Aghanim when you have just the fighter sword and no other good weapon to help you out.
Well, I know that your favorite item to have in Aghanim's tower is the fire rod and burn them all.
Oh yes, I definitely much have the fire rod here, and quarter magic would help out too.
But it's a pretty smart decision to go to Aghanim now, because two items require the boots, and one of them is behind Lumberjack tree, who you need to beat Aghanim first.
And there is a good play behind that, because the flute also gives you the option of going to Death Mountain.
But they need to find boots first.
That's true. Which definitely has to be found. Looks like everyone's just slashing everything with butter.
But we know that seeds can be really trolley sometimes, and I would guess there is either gloves or titan mitts on the pyramid, and then they need to go to Death Mountain to find the boots and then go to the flute.
That is true. We do get trolley seeds sometimes. And I know the highlight of everybody's thinking, just how many blue balls will Aghanim give us today? Let's see some guesses, chat. How many blue balls will Aghanim give us today?
I always hope for 15.
Now, it's interesting to see all these interesting guesses. 420, you don't want us to go home now, do you? It's over 9,000. This is not Dragon Ball, okay?
Also, the statement over 9,000 is a mistranslation.
Oh, no net strats here today. Sorry, folks. We don't have the net. But get hyped for some bunny music, everybody.
Ooh! What are those?
Oh, indeed, Ter. What are those? Now, both players are probably thinking, ooh, I definitely want to get those. Probably a quick look at the bonk rock here, and then he's going to get his flute. Oh no, he's just going to get the flute first. He's like, nah, I want my flute first.
And now he picked up the flute. Now he can go awaken our favorite duck.
Hey, some swag ducks here, everybody. But I think he remembered something. Let's see. He's like, wait a second. I was a little too quick to judge there. Ah, just a heart, though. And yes, they're definitely gonna go activate that flute before heading to the library. Now let's see some swag ducks, everybody. Now the funny thing is, one of my buddies, Ben, he was trying to tell me, you gotta sing the Swag Duck song, and I'm like, oh no, 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 no. There is no way you're gonna catch me doing dooba 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 doo. Ever.
BadmoonZ now picking up the hookshot from the library.
It is a smart move to do, because you could look on the eastern side of Death Mountain having hookshot now. And let's see what Old Man Love has to give us today.
I bet he will give us, the runners, all his love. Oh no,
Oh,
a blue potion.
the blue goo. Interesting. Oh, try to use hook speed there. Got a little bit caught there. And you use hook speed here again. Oh, just seeing bombs up there.
Ooh, the tempered sword. But they have the butter sword already.
So we've already seen all the swords.
Hmm.
Now looks like we're just going to take a look at the hype cave on this side of the world. With 7 chests here, what do you think is going to be an interesting item tier to get at this moment?
I would say the bow.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
And the moon pearl.
Let's see what they get. Oh, the single arrow, the book, the Titan's Mitt. And red rupee. Oh, and everyone's favorite, silver arrows.
But to be honest, the real find was the single arrow.
Oh, yes. Now, we might see some Super Bunny tricks here, though, because they have the Titan's Mitt. That's an option. And takes a look at the ledge. Levitating Island, you want to call it? Blue Rupee. And look, quick peek here in Spiral Cave to see what we get. What do you think is going to be, Ter?
The bow. I want to see the bow.
And you get a shovel, Ter.
Close enough.
Maybe it might lead to your bow, though. And looks like he's going to go dig up that area. He saw that shovel, he's like, I'm going to go digging. And Karkat's picking up his book, his silver arrows, his Titan's Mitt. And I think he might Super Bunny for us, though. And here's goes the bomb jump strat here. Oh, just a little bit of love though.
If this gonna continue at this rate, they're gonna enter Ganon's tower with 15 hearts.
Well, they could search desert now. That's a given option because they have the book, they have the Pegasus boots. They can't finish it without a fire source though, so maybe that's what players are both looking for at this moment in time. Now, it's kind of an interesting choice, because you did have the flute. They could have fluted to a closer location and checked the ledge item. And then they had the option to then check whatever they wanted in desert and, check Agenus Cave as they go out. And here's the Super Bunny! So we get some bunny music again, everybody! And here's some bunny hype here. He can actually dash as the bunny once he falls off a ledge here.
Ooh, red mail.
I know someone was saying, I want to see Karkat in red at the end of this tournament. Well, you get a red bunny, though. Yes, you just get a bunny on both streams.
Ooh, it seems like the required medallion for Turtle Rock and Mittelmeyer is the Bombos medallion.
Ooh, Bombos.
Ooh, there's a map.
Now, I'm wondering if BadmoonZ knows about the other Super Bunny trick you can do in the Spark Cave. Because he has the tools to do so. You just need a mirror.
Oops, wrong one.
Oh, the flippers.
For who?
BadmoonZ.
BadmoonZ flippers, good. I'm doing the map right now, so I didn't look.
And the big key was on the pedestal here with the torchlight. So you definitely needed the boots. So this seed has been kind of generous to players in how they route the thing. Otherwise they would have to backtrack quite a bit.
Good, now I'm watching again.
Red Mail was in the cave up and down, also known as the Super Bunny Cave.
Of course I'm doing the tracker, it's my baby.
And if you guys are aware, Tara posted a picture in in the Discord. What happens to people that touches Tara's tracker? I think you should tell people what happens, Tara, so they are aware what happens.
Nothing happens.
Oh, come on, Tara. You gotta let us know the truth here now.
No. What happens in the Discord stays in the Discord.
You heard it, folks. What happens in the Discord stays in the Discord.
Where did BadmoonZ find the flippers?
On the ledge in the desert.
Ah, okay, so Karkat is going to pick it up soonish too.
Yes, both players kind of looked in the same general facility so far, so... I think BadmoonZ is also going to check what Ether Tablet's going to hold, because now he has a book.
Would also be smart to take a sneak peek into Hera.
That is true. It is a short dungeon. Unless you know, don't have a fire source, and the fact that the big key is in the basement, then you have a quick trip anyways, then. Looks like some people in chat's calling for King Zora here. And here you go, Tara, the fake flipper. Nope, you forgot he has flippers.
Ooh,
That was what I
close.
consider the quick hop flipper. Now let's see what Hobo has for us today.
Only some rupees.
Aww. Now with no fire source, this will be interesting for BadmoonZ. He has a key though, but
Yes.
yeah, can't really do Hera because the big key will be in the basement. Gotta have that fire source.
They only have a few places to check now. Did someone check Eastern Palace?
They didn't go in, but they also have another option though. I don't believe they checked King's Tomb yet.
Oh, you're right. BadmoonZ is now farming for rupees.
Oh, BadmoonZ doesn't have the red tunicas, yeah. Yep, Sports Jeffy answered it for us.
Karkat is now finding out that he also needs a fire source in Hera.
Yeah, the reason why both players can't progress in Hera is because the big key is actually going to be located in the basement, and you need a fire source to continue on. So the minute they find out this item right here is a key and that was a compass, there's no other way for them to continue.
Let's see what he is going to do.
It looks like he's going to flute, but we'll have to see what kind of routing they're going to do here.
He's going to check the shovel location.
Yeah, Karkat has yet to dig up the shovel, so that's where he's going. It looks like BadmoonZ is going to pay a visit to Zora. He hasn't checked Hobo yet first, right?
Yep, he needs to check it first.
Alright.
Now Karkat is doing what BadmoonZ already did.
Yep, farming for some rupees.
He is going to check the northeast portion of Misery Maya.
Oh, the cave under the boulder?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bunny can't swim. The slow lagness there. Oh, look at that. Now he's in red.
What happened? Oh,
He kind of got himself a little bit in that, clipped onto that area, but as a bunny you can't swim. So there's a bit of a lag going on for him for that. And yep, he's got to be up a little bit here to make this mirror transition. And let's take a look at what's on the ledge in Zora's domain.
ooh!
Oh, wow. Okay. And let's see what Zora has to sell for us today.
BadmoonZ is now in the mushroom.
Oh, the fetch items today.
And with that moon pearl, he's gonna be an elite for a bit.
And I
But-
think Karkat's going to be catching up too, because he's thinking the same here. I'm probably going to have to check Zora here.
Hmm. Let's see if BadmoonZ is opting to turn in the shroom
Oh, yes, he does.
and complete the drug deal.
And it's just 5 arrows. Nope. Doesn't have to pick that up. But now with the pearl, you have a lot of options. Looks like the Village of Outcasts it is.
Let's see what the chess game has to offer. Nothing what you need.
And Karkat's gonna spot his moon pearl as well here now. Here's the doorless hut. And we're gonna take a quick peek here at C-Shape House. What do you think it's gonna be, Ter?
The hammer. Oh, only love.
Well, we have seen lots of love in this seed so far. And it looks like he's gonna bring that smith back.
Did I misclick on something? No.
And let's see what our smiths hold today. They are known to make many items, so let's see what our smiths holds today. Oh, wow! And our smith has crafted a fancy red cane. Now, I hope BadmoonZ knows that he can't do the digging game with this chest. Good. He didn't go that way.
Ooh!
Oh my goodness. So Flute Boy gives ourselves the hammer. And it looks like we are getting more of the items we need to complete many other dungeons now, and more access. The fact that we have hammer now.
Karkat is now farming some
Uh-oh. I
rupees for
think
doing his chest.
BadmoonZ lost his chest.
He could do now the digging game.
Yes, he can definitely go back and do the digging game now since he has a chest.
He is going to. Good.
Now, how many digs does it require to get the dig game item, chat? Oh, just a bunch of cash.
Well, they don't need it anymore. Okay, for POD they need it, but no, POD is a pendant. But
And
always
Karkat
good
went
to
to Thieves Town, so even though it's a pendant dungeon, it still holds many chests, so just checking it out here.
It's always good to check the first four chests.
It looks like we have some item dashing strats here by BadmoonZ. Probably one of my favorite things to do.
The Bloomerang was in Thieves Town.
Blue Boomerang fans. Oh, BadmoonZ is like, I'm gonna get you back here, chest. Now he's gonna mirror. I think he's saying, I'm just gonna food over there this time. I'm not gonna even check Bombo's tablet.
Well, he has the hammer now. He could always go to
Yeah.
the Dark World through the portal and north from Swan Palace.
That is correct. And he can check Hype Cave at the same time, so I'm wondering if that's what he's thinking right now.
And
Karkat is going to get his specialized Red King now soon, too. And I think we're going to get some hype for Hype Cave here. Let's get some hype for Hype Cave, everybody.
only the cave.
A little love. Wow. Come on, Hype. Bombs, Cave, and red rupees. Now with Cape, though, they could check out Bumper Cave.
BadmoonZ is now mirroring back to get to the dam. Seems like he's going to do Swan Palace now.
Well, he has all the items to complete it, so this is a good choice. Red Mail was in the Super Bunny Cave, or also known as the Cave Up and Down in Death Mountain. And I think Karkat's happy to see that hammer. One of the things that I always fear is having look for hammer in some place like Ice Palace or so. Ugh. A dreadful thought.
Well, the hammer was in 2 races in Swan Palace. Oh, it's also an annoying place to be.
Oh yes, Hammer and Swamp is not exactly ideal because that means it could be in one location pretty much. Oh wow, early big key in Swamp. And it looks like Karkat's gonna take this chest all the way over to the Thief here. Oh,
And he gets his portion of love out of the chest.
and we're off to the Bombos tablet here. Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
powder.
The magic powder in the pedestal.
Tablet.
Oh yeah, Bombos tablet.
Ooh, the mirror shield in Swamp Palace.
Looks like we're just gonna do the traditional method here, because a lot of people know they don't want to ever flood that key. So we've had that happen a few times in the races.
It happened to me. But
Oh, I do
lucky,
remember that.
but luckily that was in the race I had internet problems, so nobody saw it. And it happened to me today. Again. Always annoying that you need to go back out, change the screen, and then go back in.
Now, in Randomizer, you can get away with it because you can still, opt to save and quit and get out of this. But in Vanilla, your run is pretty much over if that happens.
BadmoonZ accidentally goes back down the stairs.
And again.
And again.
Oh, you gotta do it twice to be sure.
Did his game crashed?
I
Because
don't know. It seems like his stream stopped for a second.
but his timer is still going.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting to see what's going on here.
I'm going to take a look at the IRC. Where is it?
He has had some internet troubles today, so hopefully we didn't lose him completely.
Oh, it's working again. And he's going.
Okay, that's what happened. He has fixed his issues now?
He's still going up and down.
Maybe not. Yeah, he's having problems with his controller right now, so that's the reason why he's going up and down this staircase. It's nothing to do with him trying to make mistakes here, folks.
Okay, I kinda like that picture.
Okay. Oh my goodness, BadmoonZ. Thank you so much for that one.
And it seems he has still controller problems. No, it's working again.
I hope so, but it looks like he's not moving, so I'm thinking he might just switch out to a spare. I don't know if he has one. Maybe he does.
Oh! Oh! He didn't save and quit for a long time, and now all his progression is lost.
Oh my goodness, that is true. If he didn't save and quit, then all that progress is lost. Well, for the spirit of the competition, Bad Moon would like us to continue on. So please give this guy a follow. He's very honorable for wanting to continue. He's just trying to backtrack some steps of where he has to do now because it's kind of hard to remember where you are when you've already done some stuff. So now he's kind of have to think a little bit about what I've done and how I saved my time a little bit of. So I don't have to, check some things. BadmoonZ had a controller malfunction, so he's trying to get out of it, and then it just didn't work, so he tried to reset to see if that helped out, and since the fact that he didn't save and quit anytime sooner, he lost a lot of progress. Now, it looks like BadmoonZ is trying to remember what he's done so far and collect the items that he knows he needs to collect, like the flippers was on the ledge here. And he knows he has to go to Zora as well, because that's where his moon pearl was.
Is that the first dungeon that Karkat is going to complete?
Yes, this is actually the very first dungeon Karkat's going to complete. He did go into a dungeon, but that was just checking out Thieves Town really quickly, but this is, after all, the first dungeon that he's going to complete. I think BadmoonZ just realized, yeah, he didn't need to farm.
Wait, he does.
And looks like Karkat gets his first crystal.
I think I now fixed BadmoonZ side of the tracker.
And with that, Karkat has some more options. He's thinking, let's see where he goes next. Still no fire source, though.
Seems he is going to check Skullwoods if it had the fire rod.
And that's a good option because that last segment in Skull Woods, you really can't do anything about if you don't have the fire rod. So, but you can still check the rest of Skull Woods here, though.
In one of my races today, the fire rod was actually in Skullwoods.
Ah, vanilla location.
So we might could see it here too.
And Mr. Burrito. And Karkat's gonna bomb this way. This is the normal way that you normally would get to the big chest here.
And now the pedestal item is still unknown.
That's true. No one knows what it is just yet. And here's Compass, and this is what I've been trying to tell people. You can bonk that wall even though it's been exploded. You have enough surface to still bonk over. And it looks like Karkat's not opting to go check it because he doesn't have the fire rod. He's like, nah, I'm not going to go to that part just yet. Oh?
And he goes to the cave over the king's tomb.
Yep, he's doing this way so you can actually check two of the locations here at the same time.
Okay, it's already answered.
I think BadmoonZ is tracing back his steps because he knows Red Cane was here and then he's going to get hammered from Flute Boy.
Ooh, there we have our fire source.
Ooh. And as mentioned, yeah, they had the option of doing that earlier. And I think he's going to check out Catfish.
I think since we tree, catfish had never anything good for me.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard for BadmoonZ to remember just quite where he did because when you lose those progression items where you are, you kind of have to rethink everything through again.
Only 10 arrows from the catfish.
And I think he checked Hype Cape as well. If I recall, he remembers there was just a cape over there. Hopefully he remembers that.
It seems that Karkat is going back to Skullwoods to finish it.
It makes sense. It is a crystal dungeon, so it is worth the finish.
Now BadmoonZ is back at Swamp. Let's hope that with his controller issues not happening again. At least now he kinda know what places he needs to check. Doing the hammer dash again to destroy the skulls and pick up the key. It seems like that Karkat is going to pick up the chest under the bridge in Skullwoods first before he beats Morphila. And it's Quake. But we already know that Quake is useless for us because they need bombers to open Misery Mire and Turtle Rock.
Now, there's one thing good about this Mafia battle is you can kill Mafia now with Butter Sword. Slashing is something that Randomizer has changed so that you can damage Mafia with the Butter Sword, whereas in Vanilla you can't. You would have to poke him.
And using poke strats against him is annoying. The fight itself is already annoying.
It should take about 4 slashes here if he gets them, or a few. Oh, there you go. The fire rod's enough.
And more love. Already 12 hearts.
Now keep in mind, one of the toughest items to find is the ice rod, because its pretty much quintessential usage is only for Trinex.
Is Karkat going to check pedestal?
I
Yes, he
would
is.
think so. And
He
now
is.
everyone's praying here.
Let's see what it is.
The moment of truth, everybody.
Coach Cash.
Looks like everyone's disappointed here. Just couch cash, everybody. Now let's not blame Feasel for this one, everyone. Now we can DQ both players if they bomb the validation chest in the end, as we saw in another race.
Oh, right, I completely forgot to check it off. Thanks for the reminder. Ooh, 13 hearts now.
Now this scene's going to be pretty interesting. We already know that. Now we're definitely going to be going to new territory here very soon, because both players are starting to progress somewhere that we haven't seen. And what do you think the magic bat's gonna be?
It's only bomb capacity upgrade.
And looks like someone's calling out. Ice Rod maybe as Sahasrara or Shamalama Ding Dong.
You mean Rasparilla?
Now, I know chat probably has a billion names for Sahasrara, so let's see what chat likes to call our mysterious man.
I really like the name Sarsaparilla. It reminds me of Fallout New Vegas. And I love this game.
Ooh, look at this. Sasha, Sassy Pants, Steve, Shalashaska, Sarah, Jessica Parker. Oh, yes, most definitely. Shakaka, Sriracha, Sasha Gray, Shaq, Shaggy Waggy. Shawarma Llama. Shamwell and Shakaka again. Swamp Palace. Oh my god, Shia LaBeouf. Stitches. Alright, looks like Karkat's in the Ice Palace now. So let's get back to track here. I wonder if he's gonna opt to bomb jump. I'm guessing he definitely will, but we shall see.
Yes, Schrödinger would also be a good name for him.
Ooh, he gets the hook shot block glitch here.
Now he thinks his wordmail.
Yes. And I think BadmoonZ, he didn't go to Hookshot Cave when he was up here, right?
No, Karkat doesn't, because he was super bunny.
So we haven't checked it out quite yet. Oh, Karkat's trying to line up for this bomb jump here. Back far enough. Oh, looks like he's made it. Yes.
Who the hell does bomb jump anyway? Just hover the shit. Only Plugu yet. Nothing interesting in Hookshot Cave.
And we know the levitating island was just a blue rupee.
Yes, Willard, I am speaking a language. Exactly. I said that. Ooh. Karkat found bombers, so he has the medallion to open Misery Mire and Turtle Rock.
So we definitely have the progression that we need here. I guess for Karkat, if he can dark navigate, what's left is just Ice Rod, huh? Oh, no. Keep in mind, we also need Bow, of course. Now, where do you think Bow is going to be, Ter?
Good question. Palace of Darkness, because this game hates us all.
Now, I do remember yesterday, Bow was also an eluded item for many people, and the scary part of it, people thought it might have been in Turtle Rock. Well, BadmoonZ already looked through Hookshot Cave for us, so it wasn't there. Ooh, big key. Now, interesting to see what we find here for the rest of these players.
Exactly.
Regardless of the
Nula.
reset, though, for BadmoonZ, you have to think about this for a second. He's still just about a crystal behind. And we do remember where Fire Rod was, right, Ter?
Yes, it was in King's Tomb.
Now, if he just remembers to do that, Skull Woods is a really quick dungeon, and we might still have ourselves a race here. Karkat opting to use Bombos because he takes out all the ice with one, and Butter Sorting Coaster should be pretty quick because the damage you do with Butter Sword is the same as Fire Rod damage here.
And the compass.
Now, I'm wondering if Karkat kept his, his dungeon item checks here. Yeah, I think he has, so therefore, nope, I'm not gonna have to do anything more here. Sakura, good question. They definitely need the bow and they need Ice Rod because Turtle Rock is required.
Yes, Bow and Outward, it's the only thing they need.
And because we already know that the medallion for Meyer and Turtle Rock is Bombos, they don't need to look for any other medallion.
Seems that he is going to do Desert first. BadmoonZ is now going to pick up his Fire Rod.
Yes, now this is going to be interesting here. They can also figure out how they want to route this, because with that Fire Rod, he could think a few more options. If he could do Dark Navigation, he could also do the... Oh, he doesn't have Bombos, though. He has to look for ice, huh? That's right. Can't do that option yet. I was thinking he can do the Mire to Desert, but he still has to collect Bombos. Now, this should be an interesting Lamola's fight. Generally, you don't have this kind of equipment when you fight him. You have the Fire Rod now, and the Butter Sword. And it should be an interesting fight.
Let's see if he's going to slash them 2 times, or is he going to Fire Rod? It seems like the Fire Rod strat.
Yes, and it only takes 2 Fire Rod shots. I should agree with Wolfie on that. Yeah, the menuing in this one is definitely painful to look through. And that gives Karkat his 4th crystal. Now, here's a thought. If he could get Bow, our double-chested fairy may pose an option maybe for Ice Rod?
Could happen. Let's see. Yes, it's possible.
And Numberplay had a really interesting thought process there about how you know how to menu. Checking your HUD sometimes helps. Very good call.
Thing what I do in my tracker is I don't check off the dungeons I have the pendant or crystal from. Check it
No,
off
Beefrick.
which order I did it.
Both players still require some certain items. For BadmoonZ, he needs Bombos, Ice Rod, and Bow, and potentially the lamp if he doesn't do Dark Navigation. And for Karkat, he needs the Bow and Ice Rod, and he should be then set. Yes, Karkat does have the Turtle Rock Medallion Wolfie Bombos.
Bombos was required for Misery Maya and Turtle Rock.
And if you joined this race from the tail end, BadmoonZ had a problem where his controller malfunctioned, so he had to reset himself. And by resetting, he lost a lot of progress. So this is why there's a disparity in the race by so much, is because of that reason. Now, interesting to see what both players are going to do here. Okay. Sword beaming. Oh, that magic pot was really nice to have dropped.
Let's hope he knows that he should lose his sword beams because it does less damage on Morphula.
That's true. Yeah, okay, there you go. Now he's just going to do slash damage.
It was a very quick Morphula fight.
Yeah, that was a really good one. And Karkat here is using the push block fire rod strats. And looks like both players are looking for pretty much that elusive item, like I mentioned earlier. Ice Rod could be one of the toughest items to find because it can pretty much be anywhere, because Ice Rod is just necessary for Trinex, pretty much. And let's see what this big chest holds for Karkat. We'll see. Nothing. Nothing.
Only bomb capacity upgrade. There's still hope. And
So Meyer pretty much had nothing. But this race is still far from over. That ice rod can be just about anywhere, like I mentioned. Uh-oh, BadmoonZ's getting stuck there.
But he was able to go back to the dark world, luckily.
And here we go. Some dark navigation strats here from Karkat. Let's see if he gets this one.
The easiest way to do this room is probably go enter the room, turn left, stick your sword out until you hit the wall, then move a bit to the right, then move down, pick up the skull, throw the skull, go a bit down, turn up, and use your cane. Good explanation, no? Or?
And I think he just pushed it right by it, because you see some motion there.
I think I talked too fast. Well, that's the way I do it.
I wish I had some audio here right now, but basically when we're commentating, I don't have any audio on. I don't have my hearing to help me through the dark navigation here right now.
And Karkat says, no, screw this, I'm going to find the lamp first. Or maybe he was concerned to game over.
Now, looks like lamp is proving to be an item both players may want. Now, this should prove to be interesting here, though. With necessary item, this may prove to be a longer race than we expected. And BadmoonZ is about to get his third crystal here.
Ooh, BadmoonZ is using a combination of spin attack and fire rod.
That's a good combo. And he gets it. And now Karkat's going to check Hookshot Cave here.
Is he
Well, I
going
should
to...
quote that action Hank as proven to be a useful item.
For a
For most
second,
players who do dark navigation, it's not needed though.
I thought Karkat is going to check Turtle Rock for Ice Rod.
Oh my goodness. That would be a gamble for sure.
But it seems he's going to do Hera now.
Well,
No,
remember, Hera, he didn't have the fire source that.
he's going to do Spy Cave. Only to find out that's never hard. But the time Karkat is spending to find his bow or his ice ward, BadmoonZ has actually a chance to catch up. Ooh, just noticed some. Now BadmoonZ is going to Ice Palace. Let's hope he does it the normal way and gets his bombers too. Karkat is now going to Hera, I guess. And it seems that my co-commentator has internet issues. Let's see what Hera has to offer. Karkat is abusing the invisibility frames when you stand on the peg, and it's up when you are on it. BadmoonZ finding his bombers. I bet he is glad that he found it. Ooh, Karkat has not enough magic, but luckily there's a full magic refill under the pot. Well, internet issues happens. I can tell a good story about it. Let's see what Hera is offering to us. And it seems that he is back. Or not. And he's back.
Sorry about that, folks. Internet went down.
Welcome back here.
Thank you so much, Bear. Has anybody found Ice Rod yet?
No.
Yeah, that definitely is one of the most elusive items in this game.
He checked Spy Cave and Terra, but found nothing. Karkat.
Interesting.
And BadmoonZ found his Bomber's medallion in the meanwhile.
Well, that's nice. Well, still, both players look like they're looking for bow, of course, lamp, and then
Yeah, still here. It seems he lost his connection again. Well, Karkat is now entering POD in the hope he finds the bow or the ice rod. Oh, he's going to check Eastern Palace first. It's probably a good choice because Eastern Palace is a really quick dungeon. And he finds the compass. No BadmoonZ entering the Coldster fight. And it seems that Coldster also gives him a bit of trouble. But he finished him off and finished Ice Palace with that. Karkat and Miwa has no luck with Eastern Palace, only getting money and stuff. Still hope left in Eastern Palace, one item left. It seems that BadmoonZ decided to enter Misery Mire. Let's see if he can do the dark rooms without the lamp. Yes, it would be interesting if Ridgeus has the item, Ice Rod or Bow, that would put him back in the lead. Well, we come back because he had trouble earlier with his controller. Now Karkat is entering Palace of Darkness and hopes that he find a useful item there. Karkat cannot finish Eastern Palace because he does not have the bow. The exploration of Purdy ended quickly because he didn't find a single key. Karkat already checked Terra. There was nothing. He is slowly running out of options. I guess the only two options Karkat has now is to finish up Thieves Town or exploring Turtle Rock for a bit. And it seems that on the other race, on speed gaming, the red cane is on pedestal. Interesting. And Karkat found the lantern. Well, the lamp. We could go back to Misery Mire now and finish it off. But he decided to stay in T-Town and finishes off because he is there anyway.
That's
And
not what's happening, Number Play. I pretty much lost my internet, so I guess you can say that. Well, Karkat found the lamp right when I just got on, so let there be internet and let there be light.
And welcome back. And it seems
Thank you so
that
much, dear. And
Oh, the bow!
and here we go, everybody. The bow was found, so the payoff was great for Karkat.
And it seems that BadmoonZ decided, no, I can't do it without the lamp, and is now, it seems, is he heading to T-Town? Would be interesting if he's entering T-Town now.
I think so. This would be a really good choice for them, and it will get these guys back.
Go in there.
I want to say it.
Here's
It
go
will
in
put them
there.
back in the race. Oh my god, we have a race, boys.
Let's hope he checks more than 4 chests.
Oh yes, I hope he finishes up, and this will be a race now. Now, Badwood, yeah, in a sense, he's pretty much behind a bow and a lamp. And we are pretty much tied up then.
Please check more. Don't mirror out.
I don't think he will. I think usually if players go
And
this far.
He is deciding to check it completely. Good.
Oh, yes.
Good. Very good decision from him.
That is a smart decision, all right. So this is good. We do have ourselves a race, boys. And this is the truth, like I was saying to many people. Ice Rod could be a very challenging item to find. That is true. Ice Rod could be at the double-chested fairy.
also can be in Turtle Rock.
That is true. Now, we've seen Ice Rod be in Turtle Rock many, many times before in randomizer races.
And he found his lantern.
Yep. BadmoonZ now has a lantern as well. I'm pretty sure he's glad to see that item.
And a burrito from Amos.
That is also true. Sahasrara could have the Ice Rod as well because Pod is an option. And we know you can get Bow here, so that raises another possibility. But I think Karkat's going to check our double-chested fairy for us here because he knows he probably got Crystal 5 and 6 under his bag now.
Badmoon picking up his bow. But it seems he's going to finish off blind.
Yeah, I think he's going to check this one chest item here, and if he knows what it is, then yeah, it's going to be like...
And he's still going to.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. If you keep your item counts, you would know what Blind would have already by now.
What really would be interesting if this was the map or compass and Blind had the ice rod. That would be interesting.
That would have definitely been interesting, but we know that this has to be the compass.
Yes.
And I hope he keeps that in mind because he's smart.
He knows.
Good boy. Good boy. He realized it.
Now let's see if he's going to do Eastern Palace first or finishing off Maya.
Now that's a good question. Which one would he do first? I think, here we go.
And no ice rod at the double-chested fairy.
Ah, no ice rod. This is definitely going to be a close race then. If he finishes Meyer and Karkat's still looking for it, we may have ourselves a race here again, guys.
Where is Karkat going now?
Maybe Turtle Rock. He might be gambling. It might be there.
But he has still Missing Maya left. He should finish that first.
Okay, this is a gamble. And we already know that Vidi doesn't have anything because Karkat searched through all the dungeon and it's just a crystal for sure. You won't find Ice Rod in Misery Mire.
Really?
Yes, because they already found the 2 items.
Oh, okay.
He just knows it's just a crystal that's left that he has to finish. And this is a good move by BadmoonZ. He knows that there's a bunny changer underneath one of those skulls. And there's another one on the other one, but he opts to go for the one on the right. Oh, and the pedestal item this time was cash. So basically, couch cash. Unfortunately, we don't need to look for pedestal item in this seed here in this race. You mean Speed Gaming 1. It was actually a red cane, if I believe.
Yes,
correctly.
it was the cane of Samaria.
Nice.
If I remember correctly, I only had one pedestal seed so far. It was the ice rod, if I remember correctly.
Now this is definitely an interesting situation for Karkat. He's probably hoping for Ice Rod in this Turtle Rock here, and then he can just finish it up. Otherwise, he's gonna have to backtrack again. Oh, can't shoot him when he's in that phase. Now he's got him.
Yes, there are still some options to search.
And with that crystal, we are, I believe, tied up in
Ooh!
crystals.
Karkat just found the ice rod.
Ah, so it looks like Ice Rod was in Turtle Rock. So that means we are now in go mode.
And
And that definitely was a good gamble from Karkat. And he doesn't have to do too much in Mire because all he has to do is go to the end.
yes, we can only hope for BadmoonZ that after Eastern Palace he just thinks, I'm losing anyway and taking a big risk
And
because
this
of
is actually
his.
going to be really quite interesting because the fact is, Eastern Palace is not that long of a dungeon. And if he does gamble and goes to Turtle Rock, it's definitely a closer trip for him to get his tower.
Yes. It can be possible that he is thinking, I had controller issues, I'm behind. No, let's take a gamble.
Yeah, that's true. And the other thing about it is, if he gets Ice Rod really quickly, as he should in Turtle Rock, he knows he doesn't have to really look for anything else because he's also in Go mode. So as soon as he finds these big key, it would be helpful. Let's see, BadmoonZ used a strat here. Oh, he has to kill 4 of these guys now. And Karkat doesn't have to do anything. He just go. Just make sure he gets this chest though, because sometimes it's a small key, and it is. So he has all the keys he needs to finish Turtle Rock now.
Exactly, Sabi. I'm thinking the same. And I would do. I also would do Turtle Rock after Eastern.
Now let's see if he uses Chain of Samaria block strat here.
Yes, he
Oh.
is.
A
Oh,
little too low here. He's gonna opt to do it again. Yeah, he's got it this time.
nice one.
Now this is gonna be an interesting situation. If BadmoonZ does go into Turtle Rock, it's gonna be an interesting situation because he will have a shorter path to Ganon's tower.
We can only hope that he's going to.
And that will give us ourselves a closer race. And with that, BadmoonZ gets his 6th crystal, and we'll see where he goes from here.
Please go to Turtle Rock. Please, please, please.
And let's see what he does. If he whistles, it's a good sign.
He's pulling out the flute. He's blowing the flute. Where's he going?
Of course, the double-chested fairy first, right?
It seems like it.
Yeah, it would be the first option, of course, because that is the safe bet, though. I mean, but he should remember. I recall he went to Hype Cave, but maybe he wants that cape after all.
Karkat is going to which is now?
Well, he's definitely gonna go to the to Vidi here, but this time with Lamp in hand, it should be a much easier situation.
Good. BadmoonZ remembers that he has the Aghanim portal open.
Yes, that's true. He has a shorter path by going this direction. And let's see how Karkat does this fight. After all, you recall he was the one who used the cape.
Oh, BadmoonZ picked up the bomb again.
And now this is going to be interesting for him to see if he actually goes directly to Turtle Rock here.
Go to Turtle Rock, my boy. Go to Turtle Rock. That's not the direction for Turtle Rock.
I think he's checking Catfish. I don't believe he's done it yet. Yep, Ice Rod was indeed in Turtle Rock. And with that, Karkat has all the crystals he needs to go to Ganon's tower, so we always ask chat now, the guessing game, where do you think the big key is in Ganon's tower?
I say number 19.
Number 19. Interesting.
I always get for number 19.
Looks like DT doesn't want this race to ever end. So you're gonna have to be commentating forever now, Tara.
What? And he's checking Iceward Cave now, or is he? No, it seems it was accident to go to 8. Go to 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. No.
Oh, let's see what he's doing here. Oh my god, he's gonna check Pod, I think.
Too bad.
Isn't Pod the green pendant by chance?
Yes, it is.
I'm thinking he may be thinking Sahasrara might have it.
Well, there was two gambles he could take, but he took the puree one.
Yes, he definitely took the gamble. As Zarby has said it, don't go there. It's a trap. Usually known for Star Wars, Admiral Akbar.
Karkat is now opening. He lost stream connection?
Oh, my lord. Looks like I'm not the only guy losing disconnection today.
Why no? I was going to count the chests.
That's true. We're gonna have to, we'll never know where Big Key is now.
I was waiting for this moment to count the chests.
Yes.
Well, in chest number 1 he found something. And chest number 2 is something too.
Don't be a Sakura internet. Oh my goodness.
Hey.
Oh, we
Sakura.
have some life here again, folks.
Three.
I'm guessing this would be chest number 7, maybe?
Chest number 7.
Yeah, chest number 7.
He found the compass.
Uh-oh. Are we in freeze mode again?
I hope not. But hey, Sakura's watching. Internet connection issues are happening again. It's a coincidence? I don't think no.
Well, we do have the interesting tear here with Saku match. The two people that disconnected the most during the tournament are here, along with myself included. I am probably the most known commentator to keep disappearing.
No, I was not part of anything. No, no. I don't believe that.
And looks like we'll not know what chest is for Icky here. As we know, it wasn't number 7. Oh!
Oh!
And I'm pretty sure it wasn't 11. 113.
So he checked 13 chests so far?
Oh yes, he had to have, because Bob chest should be 14, so...
Good. I can count!
Oh, here we go.
So, let's see what chest number 14 has to offer. The
And
chest
it looks like he didn't bonk.
Is also known as Bob chest. And he
Ooh.
killed Bob.
He got the quarter magic.
But he killed Bob. Poor Bob. I love Bob.
Yeah, he did kill Bob, though.
And it seems that Karkat picked up Burner Cane.
Oh, and there was the
Ooh.
big key. So it was 15.
Chest number 15 was our lucky number. Who guessed that? Let's see if I see someone. Ah, number plate guessed number 15.
Ooh, number play. Congratulations. Now this is true. Karkat does not have the net. He may look for the other chest just for that net for that reason.
And it seems that BadmoonZ is now taking the other gamble to check Turtle Rock.
I think so. He's probably running out of options here.
Let's see, he is doing Turtle Rock now. He is probably will finish 10 to 50 minutes later than Karkat.
That's actually not bad for the recovery. I'd say he did pretty well.
Yes, he did. If he hadn't his controller issues, we don't know what might happen. Maybe he had won this one. But who knows? It seems that Karkat has a bit of trouble in Gauntlet 4.
And with Red Mill, you can take a bunch of damage here and still tank everything. And let's see how he opts to take care of the Lamulus 2 here.
He's going to use Silver Hours.
And yes, absolutely. Please follow these runners. And BadmoonZ did a really great job in coming back here. You're about to see it, the panda. You're about to see it.
And there it is.
And now, that makes BadmoonZ in go mode.
And both players will be entering Turtle Rock with 15 hearts, like I said in the beginning.
And is that a sign for where the big chest is? I mean, big key?
Ah! You are right. Vicky was chest number 50. Interesting.
Now let's see if Karkat actually opens the validation chest here. As we already know earlier in other races, our very beloved validation chest was bombed. Our very own commentator Rick and Fred. So let's see what Karkat does with it.
And he's opening it. Good boy. Let's see how his Aghanim 2 fight is going to work out. No hit on the first cycle.
Ooh, a double.
A double, but if you had positioned yourself a bit differently, you could get a triple out of easily.
Now this is a really good pattern here.
Yes,
There's
this is a
that
good one.
triple!
Just talking about it and it happened.
Now BadmoonZ didn't grab the... I don't think he grabbed the key from the big chest, did he?
I don't believe so.
Oh my goodness. I hope he finds the key in the laser skip room then, otherwise he's gonna have to backtrack back. And yes, Ganon is now sponsoring Weetabix, everybody. Oh, hopefully this will pay off for BadmoonZ though. I hope he finds a key.
It looks not good for him.
Yes, because that big chest did hold that key, so I hope he Oh. Now I know he didn't step out. Oh. He has to totally do the dungeon from the beginning because he didn't head to that direction.
In the meanwhile, Karkat is going to make quick work out of Ganon.
Yep, got the silver arrows. No problem. You see a double here. And that's it. Now, Ter, what is the official time for Karkat SRL time here?
His official time is 2 hours, 8 minutes and 30 seconds.
And yes, make sure to give him a GG, everybody.
There's my... LOL, again.
We are definitely synced.
Yes, you are.
And everybody, thanks for watching as well. And yes, we should be getting Karkat in here for an interview for sure. So, Ter, would you do the honors of asking Karkat if he would like to join us?
No, you do it.
Okay, I will.
Look at him, holding up the Triforce. That was a nice one.
And indeed, that was the winning pose. Now, someone has to clip that one. There you go, Neeli. Good job.
And he went away again. I hope he's coming back because I'm not a good interviewer. Oh, his Discord crashed. Well, BadmoonZ is now entering his Turtle fight. I'm not gonna sing a song. And BadmoonZ now has 7 crystal and is now able to go to Ganon's tower. And it seems that Karkat cut off his stream completely without showing us the bunk count. BadMoon is now entering the Ganon tower. Good timing here. Karkat is waiting. No! He left again. And he's
Alright,
back.
congratulations, Karkat.
Hello, there you guys are.
GG.
You.
I had some bit of adventures of myself here, Karkat. I disconnected like 3 times during today's match.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that you weren't in the Discord when things came on. Like when I actually came into the Discord, because you invited me over, and then it's just like I couldn't find you. Like, which commentary am I supposed to be?
But yeah, congratulations, Karkat. Now your opponent, BadmoonZ, is actually not doing too bad. He did some catch-up work, and he's in Ganon's tower as we speak.
All right, that's pretty good then. Yeah, I an issue like partway through, but then something like he just said he wanted to keep going. He said he had a problem with his controller, but he wanted to keep going. So I leave that up to him.
Yes, and it was a really nice race after all, and we did see the Triforce hype in the end. And yes, everyone's asking, is that a Zelda hoodie by chance?
I assume he's yet standing up and showing his webcam.
Yeah, we can't hear you at the moment, Karkat. Your mic is somehow not working.
Which I put through through my like the same location I was sending my stream for my game.
There you go, with the Triforce.
Give it a few more seconds. I'll show the front and the back.
Ooh. Media shield on the back.
Ah, very nice.
My girlfriend got this for me, and I figured this is gonna be my good luck token for this race. And looks like it worked. I managed to stay out of Palace of Darkness.
Oh, that was definitely a good call, Karkat, because BadmoonZ actually did pay a visit to Palace of Darkness.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, I did not want to go to Pod. Every time I go to Palace of Darkness when it's a pendant, I end up getting frustrated and angry, and I'm just like, you know what? Not this time. We're just gonna go for it. Even though I got trolled kind of hard, I definitely put off the basement of thieves for far too long, but so I have a question because you guys are obviously watching from an outside perspective. Where did it look like I had the most trouble to everyone else?
I would ask Terror that one, for he's actually stayed a lot longer than I was around.
The most trouble probably finding the bow.
Oh yeah, okay. I don't even remember where the
Where
bow
was it again?
was.
Thieves Town.
Oh yeah, Bose definitely was in Thieves Town. Big chest, right?
Yes.
That's just. Ugh. I mean, I couldn't have done anything the first time anyway because I didn't have a hammer, but still, that's pretty unfortunate. Yeah, that bow was really my thorn for this one. I feel like overall it was just a bit of an unusual seed. You know, maybe a little trolly. I'm not super satisfied with the time, but it was that kind of seed, I guess.
And a little bit of trouble earlier was Misery Mire. I knew you tried to do some dark navigation there, but then you ended up finding the lamp also in Thieves Town later on.
It's. I wish I'd done Thieves Town first because it wouldn't have made any difference to the time. Thankfully, because I found lamp and bow in the same place, I wasn't wasting time looking for lamp. Not if I'd found bow and not lamp, I would have probably gone back with a map. That very first room in Thieves Town is the only room I have without, a map in a substantial amount of time. Every other dark room is fine, but that one room I find so exceedingly difficult.
Oh yeah, the Mire room, that first room is definitely the most difficult, I would say, out of all the dark navigation rooms.
The one in T-Rock. It's just that one in Mire.
Now, your opponent here had some trouble today in Turtle Rock. You know how the big chest held the last small key, right? Oh, we're losing you here a little bit, Karkat, through your mic, yeah?
It's his microphone.
On my end, or
Oh, now you're fine. Now you're fine.
I just need to raise my voice a little bit. I think my noise gate is clicking off. I think it's set a little too high right now.
So yeah, the Turtle Rock big chest, what happened was BadmoonZ actually didn't look there, and he had to redo all the Turtle Rock dungeon.
Because okay. Yeah, that's really. Yeah, because he couldn't have gotten the other key because I'm guessing the other key was in the middle chest.
Yep.
Where the big key normally is, yeah. So if there's a small key there and then you skip that, yeah, then you have to backtrack. That sucks. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Redoing any parts of T-Rock are never fun. But
Yeah,
I mean,
he looks
overall,
like he's making it through Gauntlet here.
Okay.
Now, we were wondering, because we seen races earlier, if you're gonna bomb the validation chest.
Chest. No, I legit get, it's not even like to keep the meme or anything. I legit get nosy about what's in it. There's nothing else for it.
Now, I know chat was missing this, Karkat, but we were really hoping you find the bug net, and it looks like BadmoonZ did find it on part of Ganon's tower.
And I apologize to everyone because I know everyone wants to see the bug net. And then when I find it, I will, as long as it's not like me versus like Andy or someone where I'm just like, no, I gotta get every millisecond.
Oh yeah, Looks like who's correcting me.
I'll probably go for it.
Yeah, Pod had the bug net, looks like.
I was evading that like nobody's business. I hate going into pendant pod. Well, as you saw, I would even go into T-Rock without Ice Rod, just so I don't have to go into pod. Just on that chance. That's how much I hate it. Pendant pod, it's something a lot earlier in the game.
Oh, yes, and DT's telling me if you had checked these down completely, you would have had bow, and then you would have had all the items to do pod, and you would have found that bug net.
He couldn't do it because he was missing the hammer.
Yeah, that's true.
I had no hammer. That was my... And I don't remember where I got hammer either.
Flip Boy.
That makes sense. Oh dear.
Oh, I wonder.
Oh
if there's
no,
any
no,
more.
no, 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 please no. No, no, no.
Oh, thank God. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Whew.
No, you don't want to see that happen to freaking... It doesn't matter if you're racing against them, but even if they're ahead of you, you don't want that for anybody. That's just... brutal.
And let's see if he opens this chest. I'm hoping he does. And
He
there
does.
you go.
No entering Aghanim 2.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, I'm catching the end of this on the oh, they cut my
Ooh,
time.
triple hit. A double.
Oh wow, that's a nice lineup. Yeah, I'm super behind the stream, obviously, but yeah, that's a very clean Nugget too.
You also had a triple hit, Karkat.
On the was it? I got a single missed one. No, single double missed one, triple. I think it's single double missed one, triple.
Yes, I believe so too.
Now, I knew you got silvers pretty early. It was in the, the 7 chests in Death Mountain. So I was wondering how you were thinking when you saw those AG arrows.
Oh yeah, okay, honestly, the thing that really got me about that, to be completely honest, is something I need to potentially address as a usability issue, and this is partly my fault. It really looks like you can use that arrow spot to like move from boomerang to fire rod, and you can't because there's no actual bow there. That screwed up my menuing so many times. I actually need to, like, once the tournament's over, I need to change that.
Yeah, actually, Wolfie addressed that same thing.
Yeah, that's something that has to change because it does not work the way it is. It doesn't. Oh, he's cleaning up Ganon right now.
And this should be it. Almost. One more go.
Oh.
And he finished it off.
He done SRL.
Very nice. Yes, give him a GG, everybody.
Oh, that's awesome. GG. Here as well.
Now, under the circumstances we went through, this is actually a really good time for trying to retrace back his footsteps here. Alright, let's see. Tara, can you ask if he wants to join us for an interview?
He is going to.
Nice, thank you.
Karkat
And I'm going to grab him
already
in here.
asked him.
Very nice. Hey, congratulations, BadmoonZ.
GG.
Hi, thank you. I don't know if you saw in chat if you have my audio on muted, otherwise it's going to echo.
No, all I've got on from you is I've just got you on Discord. Like I have all other audio off. I keep all audio for everything off during a race.
All right, excellent. So, yeah, I had a little problem there.
Okay, I have a question for you. Before I let the interviewers do their jobs, I have a question. What happened with your controller?
It seemed to have gotten stuck in the up position, which is something that has never happened before. Right when I was in a doorway.
Huh. That is strange. Yeah, it looks like he disconnected, but
No, he's still in chat.
is he?
He is.
Oh, yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Good.
I'm just saying put up the bonk guesses on, for everybody on BadmoonZ side here.
I didn't show. I didn't
Well, it's going to be high this time.
put mine on for. I'm sorry.
But yeah, we're going to make some bonk guesses and menu times and such.
It'll be slightly skewed because there were some things that I knew I didn't have to check or do. But interestingly enough, a lot of them I forgot and I had to recheck anyway. Just
Now-
kind of the way I go through it, like I don't mark where things are, I just mark that I don't have to go there again.
Now, it was interesting to see you in Thieves Town. It was like, I knew you were keeping track of your items because you were about to go fight Blind, and then you realized, I don't need to.
Yeah. I had Lady Blind escape through the front door with me.
Exactly. We were like saying, like, oh, good. He remembers. He knew that had to be a compass because he did everything else he needed to do, so he didn't have to finish Blind at all.
One thing I didn't check or ever note was which one was the green pendant. And I thought that might screw me later.
That's why we thought you went to Pod, though. We were thinking after you had everything else, you might have thought that the green pendant was going to give you your last item, Ice Rod.
Yeah, it was a gamble, and basically I didn't realize which one it was. I'm like, all right, we'll just go to Turtle Rock. If it's not there, it's not there.
And that's kind of how we felt was the gamble choices that you and Karkat made differently. Karkat, obviously, he already told us that he doesn't like to look in Pod, so he just opted straight to go to Turtle Rock. And you made the opposite choice. You actually went to Pod thinking that maybe I might find my ice rod there.
Yeah, actually, so it's a little bit knowing the player. I know Karkat hates Palace of Darkness, and then I hadn't seen Done yet. So I thought maybe if I go there, I can actually make up a little time.
Yeah, it was definitely a gamble.
At that point, like I had no idea how far behind I was because I knew I was somewhat behind, but I think I made some really good plays at the very beginning that may have worked out well for me. Like going Agnim immediately was correct.
I believe that was correct because we found the boots on the pyramid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the boots were blocking two different items, the flute and the hook shot.
Yeah, we saw earlier that everyone was kind of scared when you went past the bonk rock, the one that makes the sanctuary, because you were definitely
Yes.
beamlining to get that flute. And we're like, oh my god, I hope he remembers if that's a progressive item or not.
The plan was to go there, and then I didn't, so I save and quitted back to Sanctuary to make sure I get it. And caught myself at the last second.
Ah, I see. So so I know you had a reset and everything, but at that point, did you have any clue, feeling that you were actually pretty close in crystal count with Karkat, almost pretty much all the way?
Yeah, I thought, at first I thought I might be ahead, but I think when I was first going into Swamp Palace, it was almost the hour mark, and that was still 0 crystals. So even though, based on the way the seed was running, I felt like I was in an okay spot. Being at the 1 hour mark with 0 crystals feels behind.
I see. Now, Bo was in an interesting location. Do you remember where that was?
Palace of Darkness, right? No. Steve's down.
Oh yeah, it was back in
Two
that
things were in there.
thief's chest.
There was the
Oh, yeah.
bow and what was the other item in there?
The lamp.
No.
Yeah, it was the lamp. So
Yeah,
sorry
the
if you didn't
lamp.
hear it.
Yeah. Oh, because I went to Misery Mire, and as I started clearing it out, I'm like, oh, I don't have the lamp. Well, maybe I'll find it. So I just kept going, because that kind of worked out in Ice Palace, where I just happened to find bombos. So, I don't know.
Karkat also did the same thing. He actually went into Mire in hopes of trying to finish it with Dark Navigation. Now, I think, is this your final match, BadmoonZ, in your group?
Yeah, this was my last one.
Interesting.
Hey there, look, I subdued, sort of.
Oh yes, very nice. And looks like your bonks was 26. That's really nice. And let's see, your menu time was 5:47:28, which is really respectable.
Yeah, it's always it's kind of a nice place to work on to improve. It's just like free time that you can get over the course of your future runs. Maybe next time I can get sub 5.
Now, this is what my friend Kenny always likes to ask. What do you think you learned from playing today's rando match?
Keep track of your small keys. That messed me up in Turtle Rock and temporarily in Ganon's Tower.
Oh yes, that's always good to know. Yeah, we did see that in Turtle Rock where when you missed the big key in the big chest, we're like, oh no, he's gonna have to do the whole thing over.
Yeah, I often make that gamble, actually, and this is really the first time it's really bit me back, because there's so many chests at the end that I could just try to go for it, but sometimes it's not going to work out.
Alright. I'm gonna pull back Karkat here. I think he went into the other commentary spot. Alright, Karkat, we have a question for you as well. What did you think you learned from the rando match today?
Alright, just give me 1 second. Fusil mentioned that I'm getting some echoing problems, so I'm switching to a different headset.
I will say, meanwhile, when I went down and reset, I put a marker in SRL, and then kind of put another marker when I caught back to where I was. So I lost about 15 minutes, and given that time, Karkat was still the winner, even if you subtract those 15 minutes. So, good game to my opponent. Might have been a little bit closer, though.
Test.
Looks like you're good here, Karkat.
Okay, perfect. I just wanted to switch to a headset that was echoing a bit less. 'Cause I was hearing some complaints that I was echoing, so problem solved. So, did you mention that you had a question?
The basic question that Kenny always likes to ask us is, what did you learn from playing today's match?
Because I think I did learn something. Just give me a minute to think about what exactly. What did I learn from today's match? Probably, well, a couple things. One, that up front in Thieves, that there's a potential good chance I may need to go back there because I didn't get anything in the front and there are a good chunk of items in there. Don't put that off quite so long. The other thing, I need to put more work into that first room of Mire Dark. Because it's like I said, if we're any other dark room, put every other dark room in the entire game in a gauntlet, and I'd be fine. You put that one room and screw me every time. To put a lot more effort into that one room.
Tare, do you have any questions for the runners here?
No.
I think we are the last race pretty much then, because the other race kind of finished before, right?
Yes.
So let's have a nice send-off to everybody then. We will have some matches tomorrow, though, I believe. So stay tuned. Same rando channel, same rando station. I'm Hie408, and my co-commentary partner, Tare.
Hello and good night.
Yes. See you next mission, and until that Master Sword needed again, it's going to be resting in the altar. Thank you all for joining us, and make sure to give the runners a follow. They did a really great job in performing this race for us today. So have a good one, everyone. Have a great night.